Do we look good? Are we centered? Is T in the middle?
Like two.
Can you see all of us?
2/3 of you look good. I don't know. What's...
What happened?
Can you see Raymond?
Unfortunately, yeah.
All right, here we go.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's
No,
here today.
that's my part. That's what I.
Hey, how's it going?
That's my part, man.
Oh, okay. Do you want to do the intro?
Hey, what's up, babe?
No, I'm not busy.
Hey, what's up, guys? So for this week's video, I'm gonna be doing another talks video. Last time I did yogurt talks. This time we're just gonna do a bunch of donuts. If you know me, big donut guy.
Let's redo that real quick.
So we got a dozen, half a dozen, and then we got I don't know how many munchkins.
25.
They're on the donuts.
Yeah, Raymond placed them all on the donuts.
He's trying to be creative.
We have Everett in the background. He doesn't want to be in. Hopefully at some point he will join and sit over here. But you'll be able to hear his voice in the background. Anyways,
He's a smooth talker.
we're just gonna eat these donuts. I'm gonna start off with this one. It was called the Spider
Why do you get that one?
because I paid for it.
I want this one. Can I have this one with sprinkles?
What the f... Oh, okay.
I was like, there's two more.
By the way, the Dunkin' Donuts in Santa Fe,
Way better.
way better than the ones in Albuquerque.
Way better.
I'm a little scared of this white stuff that's supposed to be the eyes. Not sure what that is.
Not gonna lie, there was a homeless man there. Pretty interesting time.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. These are my good friends, Raymond and Gilbert, and Everett is in the background. Gibbs has a YouTube channel. I'll link in the description below. It is awesome. A lot of fun videos. Go check it out. Raymond doesn't have a YouTube channel, but you can
I used to.
find him on Instagram at something.
Raymond Sana.
Is that really what it is?
No, but I'll probably like the first one.
That will also be in the description below, his Instagram, if you want to go follow him.
I'll take it. He's getting going down as smooth as I thought.
Yo, that first bite, the donut hole that was in this,
Really fucks
that
you
was a
up.
lot of chewing,
Yeah.
bro.
I'm almost done with my first one. And I'm already like, oh, I don't know, man. Dude, this isn't really like a donut challenge. It's like a 1,000 calorie challenge.
This is the road to diabetes right here.
Are you good over there?
Yeah. Shout out our sponsor, UNMH.
I'm debating whether I should title this video Donut Talks or Road to Diabetes.
Is diabetes a joke to you, T? Millions of people suffer every year because...
Millions of people suffer from diabetes, therefore I feel like,
Oh.
it's not like cancer or anything, right?
I hope we cut
Is
that.
there?
Wait.
Wait, is there like a cure for diabetes?
Yeah.
Is there like a...
Cut out all of this. Wait, is there though?
No, more water. Because diabetes is like sugar, right?
But like something you can
No.
take just be like, okay, no more
They have-
diabetes.
They
I
have
don't it anymore.
insulin to like
If you drink more
keep
water,
you level.
it
I don't think it goes away.
no, it's like if you drink a ton of water, it like narrows out how much sugar's in your body because it dilutes it.
But like,
So
I mean,
if
like
you drank enough water, you could just be like diabetes free.
Yeah, because like the more water you drink is like the more.
but that's something that like you have to continue to drink a bunch of water. Like I mean, like a cure, like you could take a shot or something and you just no longer have diabetes.
Nah, bro.
We need to go back to Dunkin' Donuts and refill these boxes and just restart.
I took one bite.
Oh yeah, same.
Yeah, I'm definitely not eating like 4 munchkins already.
We ain't even a quarter through.
I'm not even done with the 6th box yet.
We got a lot more to go, boys.
Tell me what you think of this.
All right.
It's not good. We should start talking about stuff that I don't have to cut out.
No, okay. Let's.
I have a story. I told T about this yesterday, but I didn't get a chance to tell you. You see my Snapchat the other day with that like those cops on top of that guy?
Yeah.
Okay, so like I went to Smith's to buy a pizza, right? And I get there, and all these cops are on top of this like dude, and everybody's yelling like, "He's from the hospital! He's from the hospital!" And all he had on was like hospital pants, no shirt, no shoes, no nothing. And so these guys are like, these cops are trying to hold him down and everything. And they're like fighting with him, all stuff. So this guy walks over to the cops. There's like 5 cops on this dude because he's huge. And this guy, he like walks up to the cop and he was like, "Hey, I know you guys are really busy." And the cop was all, "What?" And he's all, "But there's a guy stealing a bike over there." And there's a whole crowd waiting to get into Smith's. We all turn around. There's this guy in the back of the parking lot on top of someone's SUV trying to rip off a bike. And like some girl yells, "Hey!" And like the guy looks up and he's like freaking out. And he tries pulling even harder. They're like holding this like dude from the hospital like down in the front of like the entrance of Smith's. And there's only one entrance. So nobody's allowed to leave Smith's and nobody's allowed to go in. So the girl that yelled, "Hey!" was inside of Smith's. And she's all, that's my bike, that's my bike. And the cops are like, no, you can't leave. Like, it's too dangerous. Like, there's somebody here, like, all this stuff. So they're holding on a guy, and the cop's like trying to get her to stay inside. And she's like, my bike is being stolen. And the cop is all, stay inside, you can't leave. So this girl's screaming, and she's like forced to watch her stuff getting stolen. And like, I'm looking around like, is anyone gonna help her? But obviously I wasn't gonna go fight this homeless guy. And so finally these three dudes like run after this, like the homeless guy. And the guy like finally ripped the bike off the thing, and he like flew back and everything. He almost fell off the SUV. He was like doing one of those things where he's like that. So he like jumps off the SUV, and like those guys are running after him. They turn the corner, just disappeared. I don't know what happened to them. So I'm like, well, what the hell's going on? Like, this dude's like idiot arrested on the floor. This girl's yelling because her stuff's getting stolen. I was like, this is typical Albuquerque. Like, that was crazy.
So we live in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
He fucking killed him.
This city is you'll see the weirdest things here. That's just like a perfect example. That's like just what night was that? It's like a Tuesday night in Albuquerque.
That was on Tuesday, yeah. And it wasn't even like at midnight or anything. It was like 8 o'clock on a Tuesday at Smith's. Like, where does that happen?
Bro, you had a pumpkin one, right?
No, it's in season. I should eat one though.
They're so good.
You guys should play Would You Rather. Like,
I feel like it'll get really...
Keep it not gross.
How?
Okay,
I was gonna ask you
question.
guys something, but I don't remember.
Give me a question, but not for the video.
Can you give me another water?
Yeah, same, please. If you had to choose an ethnicity, what are you choosing? And why?
Like to be, or-
Yeah.
I don't want to say mine.
But like, it doesn't work the same, right? For race and gender. Like, you could be like, oh, I want to be a girl now, or I want to be a boy now.
I just want to be.
But you can't be like if you're a white dude, you can't just be like, you know what? I want to be a black dude now. Like, that doesn't work, right? It doesn't work like that.
It's the same thing with gender, though. Like, you can say, like, I'm a guy, I'm a girl. Like, you didn't get that chance to choose growing up, and, like, you know.
Why are these the topics that we're discussing? In
Like,
this?
we need to pick.
Well, like, you didn't
Every
get the
topic
chance.
we've discussed, other than the homeless people, has been like like sensitive topics that you're like not supposed to talk
The
about.
weird thing is, this is like when you guys seem the most natural.
Yeah, because we're not natural when we talk about the other stuff.
It's hard to not talk about stuff like this.
Like, when we talk about the other stuff, you can tell we're, like, tensed about it. Like we ain't laughing or anything.
Yeah,
This stuff,
everybody's just like, oh, yeah,
like, damn, this is so
uh-huh.
jacked up. Like, we can't put this on social media.
The parts
I feel
where
like
we can leave in, there's gonna be all these donuts, and it's gonna cut to the end of the video, and all of them are done. We're not like all these other topics.
We have literally hit the most sensitive topics, like race, sexuality, gender. Like,
Fuck it, let's talk about politics.
like, like
You guys are messed up.
you've led half the conversation,
See, but I start off the conversations.
and then it just gets
No, and then you guys like take it to a whole nother level.
See, you're talking about like changing race.
So say like somehow my YouTube channel blows up, your YouTube channel blows up. Say Raymond starts a YouTube channel, it blows up. We're definitely all gonna have to make apology videos in the future, I feel like.
yeah, we'll all have to be together and do it. Like,
You know, to be honest, at this point, I think I'm just gonna film my apology video now, just for the future.
no, we'll just post the same one every time. we do something.
If you have to make an apology video, are you gonna cry? I'm not gonna cry in mine.
No.
I don't think I can force myself to
I would
cry,
probably,
but
like-
I won't be that sorry about it. I'm not trying to
I'm
make
not
it
gonna
sound
be
like
that sorry.
I'm not trying to make it sound like I'm that sorry.
No, but like, I saw it on a TV show, I think, where like, she only wanted to adopt.
Alright, since we're cutting this out, let's pause the video. I gotta pee.
It was a movie, and she only wanted to adopt a black boy because she thought it would be an athlete. That was a serious
Is that the
movie.
blind side?
No, not the blind side.
What's the runtime so far?
25 minutes. If
Oh,
we're
shit.
talking about like usable content, probably about 2 minutes.
Probably got to wrap it up here pretty soon.
You guys need to talk about stuff that isn't so
Culturally inappropriate.
bad. Yeah, high school stuff. What?
Messed up. Like Gibbs used to like walk with his shorts on
You
his
don't,
knees.
you don't have to say all that stuff. Like, there's nothing else that happened.
I'll tell a story about Gibbs. In high school, one time we were in math. And let's get this out of the way. Like, every teacher did not like Gibby. For whatever reason, I guess he was a bad student. They did not like him, but we were in math. And we used to, like, mess around a lot in high school, like, just act stupid.
What are you talking about, man?
Nothing, man.
What subject did we get to while I was gone?
So, remember math? I don't remember what math exactly, but we're
Calculate? No.
So
Yeah,
Mr. Armijo
it was calculus our senior year.
and Gibbs sat right behind me. And I turned around one day and I told him, I was like, hey, did you know if that you pretend to shake salt in your mouth, you can actually taste it? So Gibbs started doing that motion.
Okay. Hold on. Before we finish that, I knew what it was.
Yes.
And I was trying to be funny, and I was like, okay, let's see
it
what
was
it is.
just for laughs, because that's how we used to mess around. Like, we would play along with, like, stupid things. So Gibbs was like, and then I was like, no, but you got to stick your tongue out, too. They said that's what works. So he started sticking his tongue out. And, like, he was doing it, and then I was like, try 2 hands, maybe 2 salt shakers, and you'll taste it. And Gibbs started, like crazy, like, hardcore, like, is it working? Like,
in my head, it was only 2 people watching me, because, like, I was like, who else? Like, 'cause I was trying to be quiet about it.
and so Gibbs is, like, imaginary sucking dicks. 2, like, double fisting it. And then, like, next thing you notice is, like, I started noticing that, like, the whole class was quiet. And then I turned and looked. Everyone's looking at us, including the teacher, who's staring right at Gibby as he's like, I was like, Gibbs, and then Gibbs like stopped and he's like, oh, I don't remember
And you
what
want to know the
you
worst
said.
part about that? Is like I stopped, looked around, and Mr. Armijo looked me in the eyes and said, "Can I finish?" And I'm like, "Yeah, go ahead."
We'd have been like, nah, I'm trying to finish it.
Like those high school stories, right?
Use that for the thumbnail.
Do you remember when we tried to convince Sean that he was wearing a hat?
And I got kicked out of class for it.
So Sean, who is our friend, and he was in one of Gibby's videos, the last video we did, we tried to convince him he was wearing a hat one day, even though he wasn't wearing a hat. I had seen it on like a Saturday Night Live.
Week ordeal.
I had seen it on like a
week of
Saturday Night
convincing.
Live sketch. It was the sketch, and the guy was like supposed to be funny, and he was like, one time I paid like 100 kids $1 to tell this one kid like, hey, nice hat. But the only thing was, he wasn't wearing a hat. But if like 100 kids come up to you and tell you, hey, that's a nice hat, you might start to think, maybe I am wearing a hat. So I wanted to try it out. And I got like all my friends and everyone I could to like tell Sean if they saw him, like, Sean, that's a sick hat, bro.
We even got our teacher, Mr. Baca.
Yeah, we got Mr. Baca in on it. We went to a Catholic school, so before class, like, we would pray. And so we're about to start prayer, and we got Mr. Baca in on it. And Mr. Baca was like about to start prayer, and he's all, Sean, please remove your hat. And Sean freaked out. He's like, I'm not wearing a hat. He lost it, bro. And then like we started praying.
No,
and
the
we were
funniest part about that is Mr. Baca was like, okay, let's begin.
Yeah.
He just played it off like that, like he didn't just freak out.
So we're praying and we're having like a moment of silence. And I'm trying my best not to laugh. And then next thing you know, Gibby just starts laughing. He's all, he just starts
It's
laughing.
because I was holding it in and I was all right, I'm fine. And I turned and I look at him and our friend Luke, and they're all like that. And oh, I lost it. I cannot hold that in. Oh my God.
And then Gibby got kicked out of class and he got in trouble.
That was the same day we had a test. So he kicked me out of class. And like 20 minutes later, he like came to talk to me. He's like, all right, come in here and you can take your test. Thinking that I was going to get that time back after class. No, I just had less time to take the test now.
Did I bite this or did you bite this?
You bought it.
No,
I bought those ones.
No, bite.
Oh, I think you bit it.
You said you.
You know what?
What if Raymond has something, man?
I don't. It's flu season though.
Do it.
I don't want the flu.
Oh.
Anything else, like that's okay, but the flu.
You know, Everett's a germaphobe, and sometimes like, I
Oh.
pretend to sneeze on him.
No,
I
I felt that.
and he gets all bugged, and he's like, "Oh, I swear to God!" Like, if I would do it if I knew that Everett wouldn't just mess me up right there and then and there.
I couldn't. I hate.
I'm a
germs.
germaphobe too, because I hate being sick. It's like one of my least favorite things in the world.
Basically, anytime I'm sick, like in high school, T would just take my water bottle and be like, "I'm thirsty," and he'd take a drink out of it. I'd be like, "Wait."
Oh, I used to do that.
I'm
too.
sick,
The
and then he'd be
Gatorade bottle.
already drinking. He'd be like, I want to throw this up. Like, he would be freaking out, and he'd get mad at me because like I should tell him I'm sick before he takes my water from me.
I mean, I feel like that's kind of common courtesy. All right, well, this video has been running for a while, so I'm gonna wrap it up.
you think we have enough content from how much we talked about?
There's enough. There should be enough.
I say we got about like 5 to 10 minutes of like shit we can probably use.
Yeah, and that's all I need. Like, I don't want to have like a 30-minute video.
Honestly, some of the stuff we said deserves like
I'm most likely gonna cut most of it out. So what you guys didn't hear, trust me, you did not want to hear it. Yeah. Anyways, that's it for this week's video, guys. Thanks for watching. Go check out Gilbert's channel. It'll be linked in the description below. Like I said, you guys will love it. No final words from these guys. I'm not giving them the opportunity because he's Insta shout out Raymond. Go follow him at whatever his at is. I'll find that out later. Thanks for watching. That's it. Bye.
Cut. Okay, we need to cut all that.
I feel like this topic is like on the fence, but I feel like I could leave it in.
No.